Welcome back to another episode of Quick Picks with the Geek. I am your host, Bro Power the Geek. Next up, we got Josh Emmett versus Youssef Zalal. And let me just say, this fight is basically veteran power puncher who refuses to die versus young slick grappler who came back from UFC exile like John Wick. Let's talk about it. Josh CCO Emmett coming in as a plus 290 underdog with a record of 19-5. Emmett is like that old truck that refuses to stop running. The muffler's gone, the AC doesn't work, but if you turn the key, it still roars. This man has been cracked, broken, and stitched together more times than your grandma's quilt. But somehow, he just keeps throwing bricks with that right hand. He's got 12 knockdowns in UFC featherweight history, the record, and 7 of his 19 wins came by knockout. Bryce Mitchell can tell you all about it because Emmett turned his lights off in one clean shot. Durability, off the charts. This man fought Shane Burgos with a torn ACL, MCL, and impact fractures in his leg, and still won. That's not toughness, that's medical malpractice. Add in his wrestling base and BJJ experience, and he's no slouch on the ground either. And don't forget, mentally, Emmett is steel. Broken face, torn knees, doesn't matter. He's like the Terminator, except older and with worse health insurance. Now, the weaknesses. Emmett is 40 years old, and Father Time is undefeated. Recovery isn't getting easier, and the injuries have stacked up. He leans heavily on the knockout blow, which is great when it lands. But if it doesn't, he's often stuck in a staring contest with the judges. And his aggression, while scary, can get him caught. Ask Jeremy Stevens, who cracked him back in the day. So yeah, he's dangerous, but at 40, the margins are razor thin. On the other side, we got Youssef, the Moroccan Devil Zalal, coming in as a minus 390 favorite with a record of 17-5. Zalal is basically on his redemption arc. He was cut from the UFC in 2022, went back to the regional scene, and came storming back with a 7-fight win streak. Since rejoining the UFC, he's pulled off 3 submission wins and a decision, reminding everyone that yes, the Moroccan Devil still has fire. His biggest weapon? That slick submission game. 9 of his 17 wins are by sub. He choked out Billy Quarantillo, Jarno Aarons, and if you let him get your back, he's basically your new chiropractor. On the feet, he's tricky with stance switches, angles, and movement. He's hard to pin down, and his wrestling defense plus scrambling is on point. The dude is slippery. On top of that, he trains at Factory X with killers like Justin Gaethje and Corey Sandhagen. If your sparring partners are those guys, your bad days are still better than most people's best days. But Zalal isn't flawless. His first UFC run ended with 3 losses and a draw, which means he's struggled against top competition before. His striking output can get a little inconsistent, and sometimes he plays it safe when he could press. Also, while slick, he's not the freak athlete that some of the division's top prospects are. If you want Superman speed and explosive power, Zalal isn't that guy. He's more chess player than berserker. So, who wins? Well, if Emmett lands the death touch, it doesn't matter if Zalal is on a 20-fight win streak. Lights out. Emmett can win this fight in one punch, and his durability means he's not going to fold just because he eats a shot or two. But if Zalal avoids that one nuke, this is his fight to lose. He can use his movement, pick Emmett apart from range, or drag it to the mat and make Emmett carry his weight. And given Emmett's age and mileage, a fast, slick, scrambling devil might just be too much. Official pick, I'm rolling with Youssef Zalal. I think he survives the early bombs, drags Emmett into deeper waters, and either finds a submission late or cruises to a decision. Emmett still has that one-shot lottery ticket. But the safer bet here is Zalal using youth, movement, and grappling to drown the old warhorse. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat when the next video drops. And don't be shy. Leave a comment below and let me know who you got winning this fight. Let's see who really has the crystal ball around here. Until next time.